He is not going to make it, so it's a 4-car heat. If you guys are ready, go up to Tanya, please. Number 1, that would be Rob.
2:30 left.
Rob is in first, Jared in second, Sean in third, Ian Hukan Buckin in fourth. Quarter marshals, can you raise your hands in the corner? Thank you. We're good. Tanya's coming back here. Thank you. Racers ready. Less than 5 on the tone. Everybody goes. And they're off. 4-car race. Rob, Jared, Sean, Ian. Oh, 3 cars down. Bumping back in to see who gets back under the mix of things. So that allows, I believe, is Rob. Oh, no, Jared's in front. That's the blue car. I'll just call it blue. I can't see that far. Followed by Ian in second. Sean in third with a little diff problem. Fourth, Rob hits into the interlock. Now he's got Jared chasing. Jared's really fast. Keep it calm, Ian. Keep it calm. Whoa! Your gears. Oh, no, that's it. Air cooper. No. No? Okay. Thanks. See if everything is charging. Possibly. I think I should be. Okay, up next, let me just get that going. Race number 7 is up next. Touring car, stock C-Main.
7 minutes left.
Glenn, Sven, Jacob, Ed, Brad, Earl, Eddie, Brian, and Martin. Touring car, stock C-Main. Race number 7, get up to tech. That was a big hard hit, but you're still good. There's your race leader, Jared. Ian just passed the line. He's in third now. Sean in second. Rob in fourth. The blue car is blazing. He's got a faster than the rest of the other cars by 1.3 seconds. He's got a fast lap of 10.7. Sean 12.0. Ian 13.1. Rob 12.9. That's some loud noises going on here.
Six minutes left.
That's Rob trying to get back up there. Sean, oh, Ian. There's Sean. And that's Jared, first place. He's got a 4-lap lead on the field. Touring car. What's up?
I don't know.
I'm got a 2-hour wait. 10 races. Look at this, man. This is a freaking second by everybody. Good pass there by Jared. Just got to keep it clean, Jared.
Keep it clean. Down you go.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes to go. Jared's getting faster. He had a fast lap there of 10.5. That was a 10.5. I think the fastest guys do a 9.9, so that's not that far behind. Nope. That blue car is hooked up after the qualifier. Didn't qualify very well, but guess what? He's gonna, the blue car, right going down the straight. That's Jared. Bam. 10.5. No clue. No clue. I'd ask him, but it would be different. It looks really good. That's another 3 10.5s in a row. The B-main guys aren't doing 10.5s. That includes me. 4:10 to go. There's a quite tight battle between Ian and Rob. Jared,
4 minutes
Rob
left.
in fourth there. Sean in second. And that was Ian. Must have had a little bad lap there because that was a 22-second lap. Jared is getting faster. He had a 10.4 going around last time. His car is hooked up. There's Jared. He's got a big lead. I think your body's rubbing a tiny bit down the straight. Not that that's slowing you down. Who are we missing for check-in, guys? Who are we missing to check in for number 7? Number 7 touring stock is all good. Thank you guys for checking in. If you didn't know, 12 stock C main is up after race number 8. That's Greg, Daryl, Steve, Rob, Earl, Sean, Martin, Ian De La Salle, and Craig.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go. Jared, Sean, Buck, and Rob. Rob, you're 5.1 behind Ian now. That's the battle for third. Oh, sorry. Jared's only got a 5-lap lead. You're slowing down a bit. You had a couple of bad laps. Yeah, well, they're not that bad. Your body is making a lot of noises. That's a 0.1 second. That's pretty early. He just needs to finish ahead of, he just needs to get this ahead of that, right? Even if he dumps, right? He's still win. I think.
How many times do we go?
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Jared, Sean, Ian Buchan, Rob Fantetti. Didn't know ARCs were this week.
This past weekend.
Yeah. Solid all set up, Devin. I hate that. Sean right there. Jared now seeing who he can lap. Rob had some really big problems. Let me see. Is he out? I believe there's only 3. Ian right there in third. Race leader.
1 minute
Sean
left.
in second. And race leader down the straight. Race leader's considerably slowing down. Hope you're not dumping. You got a minute to go. .45 seconds to go. You got a 4-lap lead. Oh, I hear something. I don't know where it's coming from. Uh-oh, blue car, are you okay? .20 seconds to go from the rattling car. That's Jared Heap. There was Sean. And Ian down the straight there. 7 seconds to go, guys. Up next, turn stock C main race number 7.
Car 3 is done.
Car 2, that's Sean. You're done. He's coming in second, waiting for first and second. First and
Car
third.
4 is
There's
done.
Ian in
Car
third.
2 is
And the
done.
race winner, Jared. Blue car. Great job, guys. Up next, it's going to be turn stock C main. Oh.
Thank you. Good job.
I'm going to contribute because I got to race a lot later, so I can't park.
So Jared, keep bumping up into the next main. We have a full heat of touring stock C main. Give everybody a couple laps to check. And then I'm going to have you all stop at the beginning of the straightaway or just before it. And I'm going to call you out one at a time to line up. We will need a couple extra marshals out there. We got one volunteer here from Neil. A couple more, please, if I could have you jump onto the track right now. Thank you, Ivan. Okay. So I've got everyone checked. One more lap, if you like. All right, so we are shutting down the straightaway. Glenn Armstrong, come all the way up into the pole position. Great. It's going to show you where it is. Number 2 is Sven. Please come up to number 2, Sven. Jacob, number 3. Ed, number 4. Brad is 5. Earl is 6. Good work. Yeah, perfect. Okay, then we have Eddie in 7. Brian 8. And then we have Martin in 9th. And our bump up from the D main, Mr. Drew Harkos. So I have a marshal down here. Here we need one more in the middle to help Neil out. This is going to be a pretty busy race. All right, he's coming out. Perfect. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Number 1, bumping into the B main. Sorry, is there anybody in the middle of the driver's stand cornering? No, you need to stay there. We need one more person. Yeah, apparently we need somebody in the middle of the driver's stand too. Thank you, Dustin. All right, good luck, racers. Everyone goes on the tone. Corner marshals ready. Racers, here we go. It's going to be a lot of action these first couple corners until everybody spreads out. Glenn made it through there, no problem. Glenn is used to heads up starting. That's how we do it here on the island on a regular basis. So it goes Glenn, Ed, Brian, Brad, Martin, Eddie, Drew, Earl, Sven, and Jacob. Leader coming down the straightaway. Ed right on his tail. And then there's a bit of a gap for the rest of the pack. Brad, Brian, Martin, Eddie, Drew, Earl, Sven, and Jacob. 1 and 2, far side of the track, red and black. That is Glenn Armstrong. Up next in that red or orange, black and silver is Ed. Here comes Brad. He's closing the gap on those guys. Then Brian, Eddie, Drew, Earl, Martin, Sven, and Jacob. This is a good race. 1 and 2 have a 1.5 second lead over third. That is nothing.
4 minutes left.
Glenn down the straightaway. He now has a couple, well, maybe a 1.5 second breathing room. Brad just 0.6 back. Then it goes Brian, Eddie, Drew, Martin, Sven, Earl, and Jacob. We're on race number 7, everyone. Race 8 is up next. 12 stock C main. Leader red and black down the straight. Number 2, Ed right in behind him. Number 3 is Brad. After that, it's Brian, Eddie, Drew, Sven, Martin, Earl, and Jacob. When you get to a certain level of driving, it becomes patience. Putting on the pressure, waiting for somebody to make a mistake. Just tap a corner, anything gives you that split second to catch up. And Glenn on his lid, Ian right there grabbing it. And we got more action in the
3
middle. Oh my
minutes left.
goodness. Okay, let's find that leader. It looks like it's going to be Ed now. Here we go. Far side of the track. Is he getting caught up in lap traffic? What is going on? I don't even know what happened there. Here we go. Let's see. Brad, Brian, Ed, Glenn, Eddie, Drew, Sven, Martin, Earl, and Jacob. That was completely a shaken up lap. So let me try to find the leader. Where did he go? There he is. He is the pink and blue one coming into the center of the track. And look at all that traffic in behind him. They want that bump up spot. This is anybody's race out there. A little tap by the yellow one. That was Brian Ashmore. Yes, it was. Nice. So leader going past Neil. In through the little chicane. Brad Borneal down the straight. Followed by Brian, Ed, Glenn, and there's Eddie right in this thing. Sven too.
2 minutes left.
Brad is just hoping those back guys there, 2, 3, 4, and 5, are going to tangle a bit. He wants a little action back there. So we've had a couple positions swap that lap. Brad still out in first. Ed 1.4 back. Then it goes Glenn, Eddie, Sven, Brian, So we're going to have the leader coming up on lap traffic within the next 2 laps, I would say. Racers, if pink and blue comes up on you, that is the leader. And then the rest of those cars coming up on you are going to be lappers too. Brad coming down. Nope. Where is he? There he is. He's coming up on Drew. Leader coming up on you, Drew. And careful at the beginning of the sweeper or the straight. Holy.
1 minute left.
All right, so back of the pack. You are starting to get lapped now. Pull wide, let those guys by. So leader down the straight, and here comes the competition. We've got Ed right in behind, then Glenn, Eddie, Sven, Brian, Earl, Martin, Drew, and Jacob. Down the straight, the race goes. Ed just 0.8 of a second back. Glenn takes over third. So Drew right in the pack now. Right in the middle, 1, 2, then it goes Drew. And I can't tell from there. They all look the same when they're going that fast. Brad, that has not changed, still in first. Ed still in second. Glenn third, then Sven, Eddie, Brian. Good job,
Car
racers.
6 is done.
Whoa.
Car 9 is done.
Holy, that was so quick.
Car 5 is done. Car 4 is done. Car 1 is done.
That
Car
is a
2 is
good
done.
race when
Car
I don't
3
even
is
look at
done.
the clock,
Car
you
10
guys.
is
I'm a
done.
numbers
Car
freak.
7 is done.
So here we go.
Car 8
This is how
done.
these guys finished. It was Brad in first, followed by Ed, Glenn, Sven, Eddie, Brian, Earl, Martin, Jacob, and Drew. Congratulations, Brad. Bumping up into the B main. That was the fastest 5 minutes ever.
For the next hour, you need help get me.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Wow. I thought I had the clock set wrong because it just didn't seem like 5 minutes. All right, 12 stock, C main. Go ahead and start checking in, guys. Give you a couple laps to warm up. And all those guys just coming off the track, out to corner. I would suggest the bump up person gets to sit out marshalling because there should be plenty of people. Doing off of there.
3 minutes left.
So race 8 on the track. We've got a check from everyone other than Earl and Craig. I hope they're going to check soon. Now we're just waiting on Craig Shepard.
2:30 left.
Got you, Craig. All right, let's shut down the straightaway, start lining up. So everybody stay at the back. Stay at the back. I'll call you out one at a time. It works much better. Craig McDonald, come on up to the pole position. He earned the start, the first position on the start. So if somebody wants to help him, thank you. Number 2 is Daryl Jones. He knows where he needs to be. Number 3, Steve Healy. Come on up, Steve. Rob Fantetti, number 4.
2 minutes left.
Okay, after Fantetti in 4 is Earl in 5.
Steve, pull up. Steve, pull up.
Steve, you're number 3, Steve. Okay, Rob number 4. We're good to there. Earl number 5. Please come up, Earl. Sean number 6. 7 is Martin. 8 is Ian. 9, Craig Shepard. He's not there, so we're going to move up to the 10th spot, John Boker, the bump up. There we go, guys. 9 fellas in this heat. 8-minute race on the clock. Corner Corner marshals are all filled, good, ready to go? Perfect. Here we go. Corner marshals ready. Racers ready. You're all going on the tone. Little bit of action on that start, guys. So, sorry, we were missing the number 4 transponder, the loaner. Can you please return it back if you used it last? So, back onto the track. Whoa, we need a lot of help out there. Rob Fantetti with a beautiful start out there. Fluorescent yellow in the center of the track. That is number 1. Earl is number 2, the other yellow. Then is Sean. So yellow is the 3 cars that are yellow, 1, 2, and 3. Then it goes Steve, John, Craig, Daryl, Martin, Ian, and Craig Shepard. So back onto the track, it looks like we are already coming into lap traffic. Thanks for letting them by, guys. Left. So all 3 yellow cars racing 1, 2, and 3. Then we've got Craig, McDonald, Steve, John, Daryl, Martin, and Ian. Center of the track, here comes the battle. Earl out in first. Oh, looks like Fantetti stuffs it. Oh. Things have changed up those top positions. So here we go. It goes Earl, Craig McDonald, Sean, Steve, Rob, John, Daryl, Martin, Ian. Oh my goodness, and things are changing up again. I gotta find the leader. It's now Craig McDonald. There goes Earl, Rob, John. Wow. Okay, things are changing drastically. Craig McDonald is the green and white center of the track. Rob Fantetti trying to catch him. He's the yellow one. After that, it goes Earl, and Fantetti just makes a little mistake. Earl makes it by. Craig with a fairly large lead now. 3.9 seconds. That is a lot in Pancar. So the big battle now on the track is for second between Rob, Earl, John, Steve, Sean, and Daryl Jones. Careful in the sweeper. Whew. Okay, made it by. 2:30 in, 5:30 to go, drivers. Craig McDonald in first. He is green and white. He's got nothing but clear track for a good 4 seconds, I would say. Rob Fantetti sitting in second. He's got lap traffic in between him and the leader. Craig coming down the straight. Here comes Rob now coming down the straight. Earl sitting in third. He's now onto the straightaway. Fourth is Steve Healy. He's the pink one coming down the straight. Lap traffic, Sean. Oh no, Sean's right in that battle too. Oh, and they're tapping, fighting for a spot.
5 minutes
Green and
left.
white. Craig McDonald still got a very large lead. 1.9 seconds. That isn't so large. There goes Rob Fantetti. 1.5 seconds. So Craig McDonald coming up on Daryl Jones. Leader coming up on you, Daryl. Craig makes it by, no problem. So Daryl sitting in between number 1, Steve Healy, Craig McDonald, and number 2, Rob Fantetti. Number 3, Sean Zwiers. He is a yellow car, just came around the sweeper. Number 4 is John Boker. He's a bump up, I believe. Yep, Steve Healy, number 4. John, 5. Daryl Jones, 6. Earl is 7. Martin is 8. We got Ian in 9. Green and white. Down the straight he comes. Coming up on John Boker. So, John, that's the leader in behind you.
4 minutes left.
Let him by, John. Thank you. And Fantetti right there, too. Oh, Fantetti's getting just pummeled out there. Yellow car is number 2. Careful in the sweeper. So, guys, let the leaders by when they come up on you. Know that you know who they are. Craig McDonald. Then it's Rob Fantetti, Sean Zwiers, and Steve Healy. These guys are all, well, actually, they're all up a lap on the rest of them. So 4:30 in, 3:30 to go. Rob just having problems everywhere. And again, and again, and again. Oh, my goodness. Where is Craig? Craig coming down the straightaway, racing with Steve Healy for position. No. Steve Healy is down a lap. So Craig McDonald up a lap. Oh, and he's getting tangled with traffic. Green and white is the leader, guys. So Martin, that's the leader in behind you. Same for you, Steve
3
Healy.
minutes left.
So Craig in first. We got Sean Zweers second. Rob Fantetti is third. Then Steve, Daryl, Earl, John, Martin, and Ian. So number 1 onto the far side of the track, green and white. Let's find the number 2 car. Just tangles up with somebody, maybe Martin. Number 2 is yellow and white. Last corner now coming down the straightaway. So he's got to make up some time. 3.9 seconds. We are 5:30 in, 2:30 to go. Third place is Rob Fantetti. He's fluorescent orange coming up on red. Thank you. Steve Healy in fourth. He is pink. Daryl Jones, white and pink. Then it goes Earl, Martin, John, and Ian. Craig McDonald down the straightaway. Right in behind Martin again. Sean Zweers, 3.8 back.